Hi, what's up guys? So I have a very special person for you all. आज अपन नितिन गुप्ता के साथ बैठेंगे, उसका इंटरव्यू लेंगे और उससे पूछेंगे कि उसका क्या एक्सपीरियंस रहा है. He has cleared many companies, but first I would want to know from him only कि how your experience has been and tell me something about yourself, Nitin.
Yes sir, first of all, hello sir, how are you?
I'm good.
Yes sir, okay sir. So first of all sir, hello everyone. This is Nitin Gupta, a medical sailor, and I am from Bala City, Haryana, and I am sponsored from Anglo and I have cleared many interviews as well as sponsorship exams too. I got an 1113 rank in IMCT as well, and that's all about me sir.
Okay, thank you so much Nitin. Thank you for this lovely introduction. मेरे को याद है जब नितिन आया था तब इस इंट्रोडक्शन का काफी डामाडोल हो रखा था. नितिन, कैसे और कौन कौन सी कंपनीज you have scored? You have told me Anglo. Apart from this, you cleared also 2-3 more companies, right? So what were they?
Yes sir. So actually in August batch I have also cleared the exams of Fleet Eastern, Anglo Eastern again, and Great Eastern also, and this time in Feb batch also I have cleared for Great Eastern also, and yeah, I will be appearing for some other companies also if I got chance.
Okay, thank you so much Nitin for telling us all of that. Nitin, when you came to us as at Budding Mariners, you told me that you had not cleared Anglo Eastern का interview as you did clear the test. तो टेस्ट में तेरे कंसेप्ट हमेशा क्लियर रहते थे. You were pretty good in your PCM, right? तेरा PCM कितना था नितिन?
Sir, my PCM is 87.67%.
Oh, amazing man. 2 बच्चे पास करवा दिए तूने PCM में तो. Okay, so Nitin, tell me कि पहली बार क्या प्रॉब्लम आई August batch में when you cleared the test also? Now what happened in the interview? What was your experience?
Okay, sir, the thing is if we talk about the sponsorship exams and IMCT, that is an easy task because anyone can study by himself or herself. He can clear exams. Anyone can do that. But the main thing, the drama or the hype we can say is the interviews of the company, and that is really a skill, an art to know. So that was the problem. In August batch, I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about interviews. I didn't have much of knowledge to how to behave, and the main thing is I didn't know a psychology of an interviewer, what type of questions they are asking and all that things, because they want an ideal candidate who is really confident about his answers, who is confident about himself, and at that time I was not even able to introduce myself. So yeah, there were many things which were lagging, but as soon as I joined Budding Mariners, so it was a
I feel the most important thing is कि you get to interact with cadets of your age also. You get to interact with lot of cadets of your age. But most of all, I would like to know कि तेरा इंटरव्यू में जाने से क्या पहले एक परसेप्शन था, कैसा होगा इंटरव्यू एंग्लो ईस्टर्न का. I don't think you knew a lot about merchant navy because you are the first person in your family also who is going to go into this field like me. तो what was your perception कि ये कंपनीज के इंटरव्यू कैसे होते होंगे, एंड उस इंटरव्यू के बाद what was the learning curve that you came across?
Actually, I went for the Anglo Eastern sponsorship exams and I cleared that easily. So I didn't find anything difficult. I was hoping that exam would be really difficult, but that was not. That was an easy one. Okay. So as soon as I cleared that sponsorship test and psychometric test, I went for the interview. I was like, oh, I have seen some interviews on YouTube. I have seen some mock interviews, and these were some of the question introduction. That is not such a big thing. I can introduce myself. I also tried, but as soon as I entered the interview room, I was like, oh, what is this? Everything was numb. Like I was totally numb. My hands were shivering, and I didn't know anything. And as soon as the interviewer, he asked me some of the questions, I was not able to answer them properly. I was not able to speak even a single word. And the questions which I actually knew, this Archimedes principle and all that stuff, I wasn't even able to answer that. Even that I knew that properly. I knew them properly, but I wasn't able to answer them. So that was because
I feel I know the problem that you face. That problem is faced by a lot of cadets. 11-12 में जाते टाइम ना ये सारी चीजें अपन गो थ्रू करते हैं, सारी चीजें पढ़ते हैं, बट अगर आपने इन चीजों पे खास ध्यान नहीं दिया या इनको रिवाइज नहीं किया ना, तो आपको लगेगा आपको आता है, आपने ये कहीं तो सुना हुआ है पहले, बट इंटरव्यू में जाके अपन फिसल जाते हैं, अपन को लगता है कि अच्छे से नहीं आता. So you also told me, and a lot of cadets also have gone for Anglo Eastern. I personally also have cleared this. तो I know कि around 15 to 20 कैडेट्स होते हैं हमेशा एंग्लो के इंटरव्यू में, और उसमें से 1 से 2 मैक्सिमम क्लियर करके जाते हैं या फिर सेकंड इंटरव्यू के लिए बुलाए जाते हैं. तो इट इज रियली हार्ड, एंड टेस्ट में वो सबको क्लियर कर ही देते हैं. तो व्हाट इज द थिंग यार कि इंटरव्यू में ऐसा क्या हार्ड होता है? क्या कुछ सच में इतना हार्ड होता है क्या? कितने बच्चे आए थे आपके टाइम पे?
No, like daily they take about 10 to 12 or 15 cadets for the interview, and they select only 1 or 2. So sometimes I have also listened that they didn't select any of the person.
Yeah, that also happens. And एक को भी जो सिलेक्ट किया है उसको भी वो वापस बुलाते हैं मैथ्स के लिए.
Yes, sir. So that also happens sometimes, but the thing is they actually want a confident cadet, because Anglo Eastern really focus on PCM and technical part also. So they want to know that how much you have knowledge about your subjects in PCM which you have read in class 11th and 12th, also 10th, sir. And specifically talking about Anglo Eastern, they actually give you some questions to solve also, some maths question related to trigonometry. And
yeah, that is true, Nitin. I totally agree on that. Anglo Eastern का जो इंटरव्यू होता है ना, which is very different from what you get in Great Eastern या के, but that doesn't mean it is the most difficult, guys. Great Eastern में जाओगे तो तुम लोग को चटनी निकल आएगा भाई. Great Eastern का भी इंटरव्यू क्लियर किया है नितिन ने, तो Great Eastern का क्या एक्सपीरियंस था नितिन?
So Great Eastern was like really easy for me. I am saying this now, but for the cadets who are watching this video, it is not easy actually. The thing was, because at that time I was really confident about my knowledge and all that, my communication skills.
After the batch you gave, right? All these interviews you gave after the batch. Okay.
Before I was not able to clear in August batch, and yeah, that time it was difficult. But this time I was really playing with the interview. You know, the main thing in an interview is to communicate with the interviewer. If he is getting what you are saying, if he is getting, I was actually cracking jokes in between the interview. And both the interviews were laughing at my jokes, and all.
It's all about confidence. Confidence really matters.
Confidence.
And your body language also. Body language also matters a lot. So for the 12th who are sitting right now in their homes watching this peacefully, yes, Nitin sir has cleared his Anglo Eastern, Great Eastern. क्या advice है Nitin all for all the 12th?
I think in most of the schools or in Indian education system, we are not actually taught about something. We actually have never faced these interviews or something like that. We are only given the technical knowledge. We all the day we keep writing the stuff and giving the tests, written tests. But we actually never prepared for the interviews or oral tests. So that is really important to. Yeah, I can say that मुझे भी ये लगता था कि that my communication skills are very good before I went for the interview. But thing is, you might be good in English, but the communication, you don't actually communicate really well in English, and you don't get often to talk in English at your home sometimes.
सही बात है.
That thing really matters. To communicate in a language, that thing really matters, because in future also when you will be in merchant navy, so you have to communicate only in English, and that's a big thing, because for whole your life you have been communicated in your mother tongue. It can be anything, Hindi or something, but suddenly you will be talking all day in English. So that thing really matters, and that is a big change in your life too.
Okay Nitin, awesome. तो तेरे दोनों इंटरव्यू में नितिन सिर्फ 3 से 4 महीने का गैप था. इट्स नॉट लाइक योर लाइफ हैड रियली चेंज्ड, या बहुत कोई बड़ा पार्ट आ गया हो, या 3 साल बाद तो इंटरव्यू दे रहा हो. ऐसा क्या हो गया कि नितिन तेरा पास परसेंटेजेस था, तेरे पास रैंक थी, you were an excellent team player, you were an excellent student, you had all the qualities inside of you, then एक प्रोग्राम ने तेरे को ऐसे कैसे इतना चेंज कर दिया? एंड हाउ इज इट दैट जब 15 लोग इंटरव्यू देने जा रहे हैं और एक सिलेक्ट हो रहा है, बट फिर बडिंग मरीनर्स के जब 50 बच्चे देने जाते हैं तो 45 क्लियर करके आते हैं? हाउ इज इट दैट हैपेंस इट विद यू? ये कैसे होते थे सबके साथ?
No, the only thing which is important or which plays the role here is your confidence. No, actually in budding mariners we take your mock interviews, and mock interviews really matter, guys. Mock interview is the main thing. Clearing sponsorship is not a big thing. Like in budding mariners, we will be taking your mock interviews like even daily. Daily. So even the mentors will keep asking you the questions daily of the topics which you have studied. So the thing is, you will actually automatically build up your confidence, and you will start communicating in English. And when you will actually go for an interview, you will yourself see that yes, you are actually communicating in English and you are really good at that. You have become really good at
and
that.
I think specific company information also helps that we provide. How did that help you?
So the thing is that when you go for an interview, the interviewer who is taking your interview, he belongs to some of the company, and he actually feels really good when a candidate comes and he knows every single thing about your company. Like imagine you are interviewing a candidate for your company, and you have to select him, and the candidate comes and he knows every single thing about your company. He knows about the CEO of company and every single thing, and he is really passionate about this field. So why won't you select him, right?
Exactly.
That thing budding mariners put in you. Right?
Yeah, I think that's what separates a budding mariner student. First thing is confidence. जब आप रोज mock interview दे रहे हो ना, then how will you not get selected, yaar? Because you are daily revising for that mock interview things. Now you also have started to take mock interviews. तो कैसे ये mock interviews help करते हैं? ऐसा क्या होता है in mock interviews? Real time mock interview से कैसे different होते हैं?
Okay, sir. This is the first thing which I want to include that when I joined Budding Mariners, OJ sir on the first day he told every other candidate to record a small video of introduction to just get to see that what you are actually. And after 15 days, I recorded the same video, and I watched that 2 videos simultaneously. And I was really shocked. I was really shocked to see that how the things has gone up, how the things has turned. My communication level was like from here to here. You can't even imagine.
I remember.
Like on the first day, how my communication skills were, how my introduction part was, and on the last day of the batch, how my introduction was. Because on the last day, OJ sir and Dave sir took my interview, a mock interview of mine, and the contrast and everything was changed. I was confident about my knowledge I had earlier also, but the specific company information, the ship diagrams, all that things.
I want to add also, sorry for interrupting you, Nitin. ये कंपनी नॉलेज के अलावा ये शिप नॉलेज होना कितना जरूरी है व्हेन यू आर सिटिंग इन एन इंटरव्यू. कैसे मास्ट हो गया शिप का, हल हो गया, जो 12th वाले उनको ये समझ नहीं आएगा. तो आई वांट यू टू एक्सप्लेन टू देम कि पहले कैसे ये इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं होता था, बट अब शिप नॉलेज इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट विद ज्योग्राफी ऑल्सो.
Sure, sir. So I will like to tell this. I will like to explain this with an example. So the thing is, the interviewer who is taking your interview, he is a captain. He have been sailing for like 15 to 20 years, and he knows every single thing about the ship, and he knows every single answer. He has taken so many interviews, so he knows what you are going to say. And if a candidate who is really different, he comes in an interview and give a totally different answer. He knows some parts of the ship like accommodation, navigational bridge, all the instruments or the equipment.
इतना भी नहीं पता होता बच्चों को, तो जो 12th से आते हैं उनको तो इतना भी नहीं पता होता.
They don't even know about what is hull, keel, ship, navigational bridge, all that sextant, gyro, compass, all these things. And even if imagine an candidate who is coming in an interview and he says about all these things, he knows about all these basic things, and exactly. that is also more than enough.
Okay, so thank you so much Nitin for coming here. We'll soonly release with more questions. बहुत सारे questions आए, काफी questions cover नहीं हो पाए. I'm sorry I couldn't take all the questions, and I'll have linked the WhatsApp group also. It is in the description box. जैसे ही तुम्हें डाउट एंड फ्री डेमो क्लास भी कंडक्ट होने वाला है, इफ यू वांट टू अटेंड दैट, इट विल बी रियली रियली हेल्पफुल फॉर यू. Nitin will also be there, I'll also be there, and lot of other mentors will be there. So if you want to attend that free class, link is in the description below. Just जाके उसको ज्वाइन करो ग्रुप को. WhatsApp ग्रुप में तुम्हें Google Meet का लिंक मिलेगा. 18th को भी होने वाली है, 21st को भी होगा. You will get to join that. उसके अलावा भी इफ यू वांट टू फॉलो अस ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, मैंने बीच में एक बार लिंक शेयर कर दूंगा, डिस्क्रिप्शन में भी लिंक है. यू कैन आस्क हिम एनी डाउट यू वांट. इंस्टाग्राम पे जाके उसको कोई भी डाउट पूछना अबाउट एंग्लो ईस्टर्न, ग्रेट ईस्टर्न, एनी कंपनी दैट यू वांट टू आस्क फॉर. आई विल ऑलवेज बी हियर एट लाला साहेब. कभी भी जाके करो. व्हाट्सएप पे मेरा नंबर मिल जाएगा, नितिन का मिल जाएगा. ओके, सो आई विल सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. थैंक यू गाइस, बाय बाय.